In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to rename version on Google Slides. Even though you can't change the actual version number or the date Google assigns, you can give any version a clear, memorable name. That's what most people mean when they say rename a version, and it's a great way to keep track of milestones like final drafts or major edits. Start by opening your presentation in Google Slides. At the top left, click File. From there, move down to Version History and choose See Version History. A panel will open on the right showing a timeline of saved versions. Take a moment to scan through the list. Each entry shows a timestamp, and you can click any one to preview what the presentation looked like at that point. This is helpful for confirming you've got the right moment before you name it. Once you've found the version you want to label, look for the three vertical dots next to that version entry. Click those dots and select Name this version. Type a short, descriptive name, something like Final Draft or Before Edits works well, and press Enter to save it. Keep names consistent and concise so they're easy to recognize later. Including a brief milestone or purpose is often more helpful than a long sentence. If you're currently working and want to lock in a label for the exact state you have open, there's a faster route. Click File again, go to Version History, and choose Name Current Version. Enter your label and confirm. This option is perfect right after a big change or before you try something experimental, so you can quickly jump back to this point later. A quick note on what this does and doesn't do. Naming a version doesn't change the date or the internal version number. You're simply adding a human-friendly label that makes important points in your project easy to find. Those labels appear in the version history panel, and they make collaboration smoother because everyone can reference the same name checkpoints. A few tips to keep things tidy. Use clear, purposeful names that reflect milestones like Sign Off Ready or Slides After Feedback. Consider adding a brief indicator like V1, V2, or a date if that fits your team's style, but avoid stuffing in unnecessary details. Also, remember that you'll need edit access to name versions. That's all there is to it. By naming versions, you turn a long list of timestamps into a clean map of your project's progress, making it